Hi, guys. Welcome back. I hope you've had a lovely week and it's been exciting for you guys. Not much has been happening here with me at the new White Line. The only excitement I get is when you hear the mail coming through the letterbox and you run and go and check it and see, oh, what bills have arrived. But anyway, we've got to make do as we're all going ahead with the same problem. Today, what I'm going to do is show you Vicar Pritchard's room and then William Williams' room. And then I'm going to take you on a little trip outside of and see the beautiful Georgian houses that are in Llandovery. And I hope you're going to enjoy this little trip as well. So let's go and I'll show you Vicar Pritchard's room first.
Right, here we are. You can see some of my African influence, and we're on our way to Vicar Pritchard's room. That picture there is of my great cousin, Beryl Markham. She was the first woman to have flown across the Atlantic in 1936. She left from Abingdon Airfield and crash landed in Nova Scotia. But that's another story I will have to share with you guys. As we come through here, picture of my great great aunt, Lady Lucy Markham, and we take a slow stroll down the passageway and we'll get to Vicar Pritchard's room on the left. I'd give you a short description of what the room entails and then I'll give you a background of Vicar Pritchard. Okay, so let's go inside. It's a beautiful, spacious room and it's got a luxury furnishings as well as very comfortable to stay in, and it's very quiet out here on the side of the hotel. And there's a beautiful chest of drawers that was hand painted by a local lady here in Llandovery, and we've got luxury curtains and an ensuite shower room that is large enough and comfortable enough to move in. Right, let me tell you about Vicar Pritchard and about him. He's quite a character, I see. Rees Pritchard was born in 1579 and he was born in the High Street, which is number 33 now in Llandovery. It was seen from his schooling. Rees Pritchard was also born to a very successful farmer, his father was, and after that he left Wales for Jesus College, studied at Oxford. When he returned, it was a preacher that Vicar Pritchard became best known in his own time. His sermons were well attended. It was recorded that at one such gathering in Llanelli, he was obliged to use a tomb in the churchyard as a pulpit. Shame, poor people. It is the most popular known carols that he wrote was Can Canwych Cymru, which is called the Welshman's Candle. And the other one that he wrote was the Vicar's book, pronounced in Welsh as Llyfr Vicar. I hope I got that right for all the Welsh people. This collection of religious carols enshrined in the essence of the sermons that Vicar Pritchard was celebrated for. He distilled his sermons into verses modelling on those of the ballad makers and street singers, using the everyday language of the time and town, thus giving literally form to the popular speech of his day. Another legendary story that has survived Vicar Pritchard's concerned his liking for alcohol and the regular excursions to the local taverns. One day, for amusement, he made a goat drink on beer. When he attempted to repeat the experiment on the following day, the animal declined the puffered draught, whereupon Vicar Pritchard, learning wisdom from the goat, mended his ways. A coloured print depicting a plump and rosy-cheeked clergyman regaling himself as a tavern and offering the tainted cup to a haughty and disgruntled goat can still be seen in some of Llandovery houses today. Well, there you go. The Drunken Vicar. As we walk down the hallway, William Williams is on our right, and it has a super king size bed inside and a very large ensuite shower room. And it's very masculinely decorated. Now, and then I will tell you all about the William Williams history. So let's go inside. Right, as we look around William Williams' room, you'll see it's a beautifully luxury room and very comfortable as well, and very masculine. And as you're looking around, I'll tell you about William Williams and who he was. Now, William Williams was born in 1770 at Cefn Clwyd farm in the parish not far from Llandovery, the son of John and Dorothy Williams. John died in 1742, and Dorothy, his mother, later moved to the nearby farm of Pantocallan, which is called Hollow in English, and he himself is often referred to as Pantocallan. Now, William Pantocallan is one of the undoubted greats of Welsh literature. He was the author of poems, numerous and various important prose works, and was one of the most famous and influential preachers of his day. But it is for his hymns that he is most famous, and for reasons that will become abundantly clear. He wrote nearly 1,000 hymns, and many of those are as famous today as they were during Pantocallan's own lifetime, when his words defined the spirit of the great revival that spread across the length and breadth of Wales in the second half of the 18th century. Many commentators stated that Pantocallan is the greatest of all Welsh poets. Others have called him the incomparable folk poet of the Welsh, and it is certain that these people have a very strong case for using such enthusiastic praise. For much of his life, William lived in the parish of Llanfair ar y Bryn, died at Pantocallan in January 1791 at the age of 74, and is buried in Llanfair ar y Bryn churchyard. He is also commemorated by a memorial chapel in Llandovery, which you will see in a tour of Llandovery after I have shown you this room. Guide me, O thy great Jehovah, better known today as the Rugby anthem, Bread of Heaven, was originally written in Welsh by William Williams. Well, there you have a little background of William Williams, and I hope you like this bedroom, because I put a lot of heart and soul into it. Right, and now that I've showed you the rooms, I'm going to take you on a little tour around Llandovery. Let's go.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour around Llandovery and William Williams and Vicar Pritchard's rooms that I presented to you. Aren't those townhouses beautifully decorated outside, the Georgian, the lovely colours that we have around here? Llandovery is such a beautiful little town. And if ever you're coming around this way, make a point of coming to visit us here at the New White Lion. You would be warmly welcomed. And if you want some afternoon tea, you can always phone and book online to have some afternoon tea here. And if you go to www.newwhitelion.com, and we will make you very welcome to visit us. And hopefully next week I will bring in another video, and it'll be something, let's say it'll be a surprise. How's that? And I'm going to look forward to seeing you guys. Now, please, if you don't mind, would you please like and subscribe at the bottom? I really would appreciate it very much. And the more subscribers we've got, the more I can make these videos and share them with you, with interesting little places around Llandovery and in my hotel, and happenings that happen around here. Now, the next video, as I said, will be a surprise. It's another property that we've got, and I'm going to take you around there and show that to you. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend, and looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye.